Okay, so Ron, when did you get started in lending?
So I got started in lending in 1990 at
Okay,
originally at First Source Bank. Started as a teller, did
okay,
that for a year while I was in school,
uh-huh,
and then after that, then I moved into the mortgage department because I really didn't know a whole lot about mortgages, and
okay,
kind of fell in love with the different options and different programs that the mortgages had to offer, and went in through a complete training program for a couple years, and then eventually went to a different bank after about 3 years of training at First Source and became a loan officer
okay. So how long have you been in lending?
for 30 years this year. This is my big
Oh,
30.
30
30
years.
years.
Awesome. When did Ruoff get started?
So Ruoff got started in 1984.
Okay.
They've been in the Fort Wayne area primarily
Mm-hmm.
and had one branch and then grown to two branches. And they were two branches for many years. And
Mm-hmm.
approximately 10 years ago, the owner's son in law took over the company and it exploded. We've now got over 60 locations throughout Michigan, Indiana, Ohio, and Kentucky.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes.
And where do you actually work out of? You do loans in different states?
Yes, I do. I am located in Niles, Michigan, southwestern Michigan. My
Mm-hmm.
primary focus is Niles and Edwardsburg, Cassopolis, pretty much the southwestern area. Probably more than 70% of my business comes from that area. But I still am licensed in Michigan, all of Michigan, Indiana, and Illinois, and Florida.
Okay, wonderful.
And
Awesome.
yeah,
So is your website user friendly?
yes, it is very user friendly, but it is very high tech. And anytime you have so much stuff going on, it sometimes can confuse the customer because there's so much to offer.
Mm-hmm.
So you have the millennials that are very detailed, they absolutely love it. And they got folks our age and older that it can be a little bit overwhelming. So we have had some adjustments to that, trying to make it more ABC friendly. The primary thing that we need to get from our customers is their preliminary information. If we can get that and we can get that file back over to me, I rather call them, talk to them, and go over their stuff. So I'm more of a face-to-face lender, but I do like starting off with the automated system because it's wonderful. We can pull their credit, we can get a real jump on the process so that we
Mm-hmm.
know more times than not we have that customer that wants to buy. They want to make an offer now, and in our market, it's been insane. We have 4 or 5 offers, as you well know,
Right.
in the same area that hey, we got to get an answer and an answer now. And to do that, you have to embrace the technology.
Okay. So do you have a mobile app?
We do have a mobile app. It's called our Loan Butler. It is actually designed through Ruoff's creative IT team, and it is it's its own thing. Other
Mm-hmm.
companies, bigger nationwide companies, have their own version as well. But yes, we do that, and that is exactly what I was talking about. We take that information and allow the customers to fill out their information so that we can get a jump on the process.
Okay. So do you send updates to see how the loan process is going?
Yes, so them are called milestones. We were the
Mm.
first, I think, in this area to ever offer such a thing. And they have been absolutely received by realtors, customers, listing agents, everybody involved, because what we do is we put everybody's email in there. So when we take the application, you get a notification. And then when we get them through the underwriting, you get a notification that they're approved through underwriting. And then the third step will be when the appraisal gets back, and everybody knows it's a kind of a thing. We like to do that manual thing, call and say, hey, this is coming up, but that's real time. So when you see it as a realtor, I see it as a loan officer. So
Okay.
sometimes I've actually had realtors call me and say, hey, we got the appraisal in, what to come in at. Okay, I might have been in a meeting or something and not even seen it yet. So we like to have everybody as involved as well as up to date as completely as it can possibly be.
Okay, wonderful. What is customer satisfaction to you?
So customer satisfaction to me, as well as Ruoff, is the most important thing that we do. It is everything that we are based and measured on here at Ruoff, more than volume or quality of loan, very important. But what's more important is our customer service, because if we don't have customer service, we don't have anything. And our minimum standard here is 97%. And as a company, I think we run about 98.5. Okay. And my last customer service, I think, is at 99.2 or 3. I've never really been under 99%. And thankfully, that comes directly from the customer, because every single loan we do, they get a notification and then they rate us. Could be from anything that they have. So it's hard to keep a customer from A to Z completely satisfied. And Ruoff does a fabulous job of giving us the tools and the capability of keeping the customer satisfied through the entire process.
Okay, wonderful. What makes you love this job?
What makes me love this job, other than I've been doing it for 30 years and it's all I know, is that I really, truly enjoy helping people get their first time home, or second, or third, or their dream home, or their second home. And as the years go by, I'm at that age now that the customers I helped 20 years ago, I'm helping their children. Back. And they're buying second homes, or they're buying a vacation home. That's one of the reasons I'm licensed in Florida, is I have a lot of customers here locally that buy houses in Florida. So, I would be, why not helping them through their whole entire process? So, made some really good friends, and a lot of my customers have been in touch all these years, and it's really satisfying to be able to help a customer and get them into a home. Nobody wants a mortgage, but you have to have the mortgage. For the most part, most people need a mortgage to get a house, but the real dream is getting them into that home, get them out of renting, have it their own home, and that satisfaction to everybody involved.
Okay. So stress-free mortgages are what Ruoff is all about. Tell me how you accomplish that.
Well, we pretty much do all the stress. Karen and I work as a team. She's my assistant. She's also my processor. So we like to put all the stress per se to us by controlling the situation, making sure everything goes well. The nice thing at Ruoff, everybody has a different way of doing things. Our program is that me and Karen carry the whole process all the way from start through the process, through processing, all the way to underwriting. Then there's an underwriter that underwrites it, and then there's a closer that closes it. But other than that, we literally have our finger in the whole process the whole time. And that's the nice thing. When I was with other banks and finance companies, you don't have that flexibility. You got too many people involved in the puzzle, and that's where they drop the ball. And when the ball gets dropped, then it becomes the delays and the frustration. So anytime you can pretty much micromanage the file, is a good thing, because from A to Z where
what's
that file
going
is
to happen. Awesome.
So
thank you for sitting down with me and talking about Ruoff. And it's a pleasure to meet you.
Well, I appreciate you, and enjoyed working with you all these years, and we appreciate the opportunity to tell other folks about Ruoff and what we're able to offer them.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you.